Okay, I think that I'm live now. I have weird sound from my headphones. Okay. No, top 5 or top 10, that's gonna be very difficult for me. Too difficult to choose 5 or 10 puzzles that I really like. There are much more puzzles that I really like and enjoy. I don't know if you can hear me or no. Write something in a chat if you can hear me and you can see me clearly. Since I saw there was like 5 people watching, but now it's only 2. And I have no idea if you can. Yeah, okay, that's great. So we will wait maybe 5 more minutes, maybe more people will join. And if no, we will do some questions that I asked in previous Monday video. It was about maybe 10 or 12 questions. I will answer all those questions, and then if you have more questions, I will answer them after. So, okay, 7 people, that's great. I'm like a superstar. Andre P. Jr. Oh, hi there. Okay, at least 2 people are watching. That's very good. Sorry, I keep looking on the side since I have 2 monitors. On one I have chat, on other I have questions. So I will be looking not only straight in the camera, but also like on different sides. And that's first time for me, so I hope it's gonna work well, since I'm streaming on my cell phone, and I don't know how to plug my DSLR camera to computer to make a live stream, and I don't think my internet is gonna be good enough to live stream from the DSLR camera. Okay, Joel, I have this question asked in my Monday video last week, and I will answer it a little bit later. Let's wait for a couple more minutes, maybe a little bit more people will join, and then I will start answering all the questions. Okay, that's already 11 people. That is awesome. I was expecting maybe 2 or 3, but 11 is even more than I expected. And I think 1 more minute and we will start. I'm wondering if you're all at home or you're working now, since in Europe, I think it is like a holiday today, but in US, I think it's just a regular day. You don't have holiday on Monday, like an Easter Monday or something. Okay, I think there is no one want to answer my questions, but okay, let's. Oh, okay, in UK there is a holiday. That's great. So probably you're at home and you're watching from home and not on your workplace. Okay, so it's been almost 5 minutes of live stream, 12 people, that's good enough. And so now I will start answering the questions. Yeah, no holiday in United States. Yeah, I've heard that you don't have Easter Monday in United States. So, but in all the other countries, I think even in Canada, they have Easter Monday. I don't know what is wrong with United States, why they don't want to let you stay at home for one more day. But now it's a quarantine. I think all the people are at home anyway. Okay, so now I will start answering questions. First question was, it was not first one, but first logical question that I want to answer. Dave S. wrote me this question, and he asked, how long have I been solving puzzles? And to answer this question, I have to... So puzzle is not logical, since I want to start from the very beginning, how I start collecting puzzles, how I've been introduced to puzzles, since it happened pretty recently. So as many of you may know, okay, I see your questions. I will answer them a little bit later. As many of you know, I live in Prague, in Czech Republic, but originally I'm from Belarus, and I've been living in Minsk, the capital city of Belarus, for many, many years, and I moved to Czech Republic only 3 years ago. And when I was in Belarus, we didn't have these puzzle shops where we can buy these different interesting puzzles. And first I saw them in Prague, and I think it was Hana puzzles, yeah. And I really wanted to try it, so I bought one. I tried it. It was pretty interesting. I solved it. I don't remember which one was that. Maybe padlock or something. And then I started buying more and more puzzles. And then one day I decided, like, why not to try to make a video how to solve the puzzle? So that's how my channel began 2 years ago. And so yeah, and for now it is 3 years when I start solving and collecting puzzles. And somebody may ask the question, how many puzzles I have now. Now I have, I think it is between 200 and 250 different puzzles, but most of them, as you can see on my channel, they're not expensive puzzles. They're pretty cheap puzzles that are under $50, since I can't afford buying very expensive puzzles. Okay, I think that was the answer on the question how long I've been solving puzzles, and how I got into solving the puzzles. I just was really curious what is it and how to solve one of them. And a lot of questions were about my favorite puzzle. And I think I can't choose one favorite puzzle, since there are a lot of them. There are great puzzles made by Hana Yama. There are amazing puzzles made by Czech puzzle designers like Vinko or even Pelikan. They are not designing puzzles, but they're making very nice puzzles. And also, what else do I have here on my shelves? Karakuri make very nice puzzles, and William Strabo. So there are a lot of different designers who makes nice puzzles, and I can't choose one. I can't even choose 5 or 10 puzzles that I really like. Maybe I can choose 5 puzzles that I don't like, but I can't choose 5 or 10 that I like, so it's going to be pretty difficult to choose. Hi guys, Mark Vale, Dom AZ, oh, Michal Badin. Hi mate, how are you? Okay, 11 people, that is good. So a lot of questions were about if I'm planning to design puzzle myself. That's a pretty good question, but I don't think I'm ready, since I've tried, I've made some pictures of puzzle that I might design, but I don't think I'm ready yet to make like a real puzzle. I think that I don't have this kind of brain that puzzle designers have. I know how to solve puzzles. I like to solve them, but I don't think that I'm ready now to design one of the puzzles. So maybe in a couple of years, or maybe even 5 or 10 years, I don't know for now. Can I remember my first puzzle? Yeah, I can. I think it was Hana Yama's padlock puzzle. I don't really know. Or maybe it was a hedgehog in a cage. I have video on my channel. It's like a very old wooden puzzle. It is one of my first videos. So one of these two. So what else do I have here? What was the worst puzzle? And I was disappointed. You know what? I have one puzzle. I haven't showed on my channel yet, and I was disappointed as soon as I took it from the box. And this puzzle was, I think it was this one. Yeah, it's a puzzle box 06. It is made by Siebinstein Spiele. And the biggest problem with this puzzle is that it is made with 5, as you can see, 5 bolts. And when it is shipped and the puzzle is shaking, the bolts are becoming loose. And when this puzzle came to me, the lid just fell off and the puzzle was kind of solved, since the object of this puzzle is to open this box, and to open it you have to remove this upper part. So it was a big disappointment, since I thought it's going to be very interesting puzzle to solve, but actually it came disassembled, and I don't know why they made this puzzle like this. It was so easy just to add some glue and it would hold pretty well, but in this case I don't even want to show it on my channel, since it doesn't look nice for now. So let me see what questions I had in my video. Okay, I had another question. Which camera do I use for my videos? I use my old camera. It is Canon 6D, and I have it right here. This is my camera, Canon 6D, and I have different lenses. The reason why I have this camera and a lot of different lenses is that I'm a food photographer, and I make pretty nice pictures. So that's why I have a lot of different lenses and a pretty nice camera. When I start shooting, I decided making videos. I decided that I have to make them with DSLR cameras, since the quality is much better than if I was using my cell phone, for example. And the only issue with this camera is that it doesn't have autofocus. So when I solve puzzles, for example, I can't put the puzzle closer to the camera to show you details. I have to manual focus, and that's gonna be like a lot of shaking. So I don't usually do this. Have you ever broke a puzzle solving it? Yes, I had issue with, I think it was one of the pelican puzzles. I don't really remember which one was that. Probably this, no, not this one. Okay, it was one of the pelican puzzles. It has 3 parts, and I was moving one of the parts, and it got stuck inside the frame, and I broke it. But I was able to glue it, and now the puzzle looks exactly the same as it was right from the box. So it was not a huge deal. It took me just a couple of minutes to glue it, and that's it. Have I ever encountered a puzzle that I couldn't solve? Yeah, there was a puzzle on my channel, and I think that I wrote it and I said it in my video that I couldn't solve it. I had to use the solution. It was Vinka's, I don't exactly remember what was the puzzle. It was like a lot of balls on the sticks, and I had to assemble them in kind of interesting shape. Wait a second, I will check it on my channel and I will tell you exactly what was the puzzle. It was maybe last summer or spring. Yeah, it was Vinka 14 or Vinka XIV. This puzzle was, I don't know why, but it was very difficult for me to solve, so I had to use the solution that was included in a box, and only in this way I was able to assemble all these parts. If you want to see that video, I will give you a link in a chat. You can watch it later if you want. So let me see what else do I have here. I had questions at the very beginning in the chat. What are my thoughts on the Hana Yama puzzles? Andre Junior asked this question. I have about 50 of them, mainly ranking from level 6 to level 4-3. Some of them I think are beautiful, like Radix, Enigma, and H&H, but then some bad ones. Yeah, Hanayama makes amazing puzzles and not very good puzzles, since they have like a huge collection. I really enjoy most of their puzzles. I don't have like level 1, 2, only a couple of level 3. Most of the puzzles are level 4, 5, and 6. So I think that I have all level 6 and 5 puzzles, half of level 4 puzzles, and some of level 3. And most of the puzzles are amazing. I hate 2 puzzles. I don't like Aqua puzzle, as I remember it's called Aqua, and I don't really like, don't remember the name of the puzzle. I have it somewhere here. It was Quadro or something. Let me check it. Hanayama. Okay, those don't remember the name of the puzzle. Those 2 are the most difficult for me, because you have to be so precise to solve them, and I don't like it. I don't like when you have to make tiny moves to solve the puzzle. Okay, it was Cast Quartet. I don't like both of these puzzles. They're too crazy to solve. Hourglass by Hanayama is not terrible. Sorry, I like this puzzle. It is difficult. At least with this puzzle, you don't have to be too precise to make all the moves. You can just make a lot of different moves, and you when you start solving it, you don't know exactly what to do, since puzzle at the very beginning, when you start solving it, at the end it looks completely different. So you have to go like a long way to solve the puzzle, and it is the most difficult Hanayama puzzle. Maybe that's why you think it is terrible, but I think it is just very difficult. What do you think of Chris Ramsey? Joel Yu. Okay, what I think about Chris Ramsey. He makes amazing videos. He creates very beautiful B-rolls, and he's just a nice, very interesting guy who makes great videos. I think I can't say that he's good or bad in puzzle solving, but he's a very good entertainer, and he can create videos of anything. He can start singing, playing guitar, I don't know, making new clothes, or I don't know, laser working or something else. He can do whatever he wants and film it, and people gonna watch it since he's just very interesting to watch. Okay, some more questions. Some puzzles are all about the solve, while others are looking more for coffee table art. While we all enjoy high quality made trinkets, what is your opinion on the current rate of expensive puzzles? I don't really like expensive puzzles. First of all, I can't afford them, and second, most of the time they're more like an art piece than just a puzzle. And I really I prefer to buy difficult puzzles that gonna take a lot of time to solve, so that I can enjoy this process, and not just 5 minutes you spend in, I don't know, for $500 or $600 for a puzzle, and you solve it in 5 or 10 minutes, and you're kind of disappointed, I think. But if you have a lot of money and you can afford to buy these puzzles, why not? Okay, do you see the price of puzzles increasing? Not sure if it's because of Chris Ramsey, Mr. Puzzle, your videos driving up the interest cost. I don't think that the prices of puzzles increasing. Hanayama puzzles still have the same price, about $12 to $15, I think. About the same in euros in Europe. I don't think the price is going up. Maybe some more expensive puzzles, maybe Karakuri or other like a top brands, they might raise their prices, but all the mass production puzzles like Hanayama, I don't think they're gonna make higher prices. Maybe $1 higher, that's it. Okay, let's see what else. What do you do with the puzzles you don't want anymore, or you don't like? Sell them, give them away, or just keep them and have a look at them? I have puzzles on my shelves. You can't really see the shelves now, but there is only like 30 or 40 puzzles on my shelves, maybe 50. But I have like 4 or 5 huge boxes full of puzzles. Uh, I don't really uh, use them. I don't play with them, but I like to have them. I don't want to give them away. I don't want to sell them, but I want to have these puzzles since I have a son. He's almost 7 now. Maybe one day he's gonna enjoy solving puzzles. And if not, sometimes my friends are coming to visit me, and that's pretty interesting to take all the puzzles from the boxes and amaze my friends with the collection that I have, and have fun watching them solve all the puzzles, or at least some easy puzzles that takes them, I don't know, 20-30 minutes to solve. So I'm just like to collect them and store in boxes somewhere in far corner of my apartment. Okay, what else? The reason I ask about price is going up, that on puzzle auctions they're going higher and higher lately, but it could be me. But puzzle auctions, they're like reselling puzzles, and I think that's just regular people who bought a puzzle, they play with the puzzle, and then they decide they want to sell it, and if the puzzle was really pricey or made by like a fancy brand, they want to sell it a little bit higher. But I don't see that the new puzzles are becoming more expensive. Mas Al from Indonesia. Oh, hi there. Giveaway puzzles. No, I don't do that. Chris Ramsey has brought awareness. This has brought more buyers, which makes only the rare puzzles go up in price. Yeah, that's the point. Chris Ramsey brought a lot of people to puzzling, and a lot of people want to buy puzzles, and he has like, I don't know how many, 3 or 4 million viewers now, and I'm pretty sure there are a lot of pretty rich people who can afford buying any puzzle he shows, even the $20K puzzle, and these people are gonna buy puzzles at any cost if Chris Ramsey say it's a nice puzzle, or at least show in his video. But for the rest of us who don't have a lot of money to buy puzzles, I think all the puzzles that are under, for example, 50 or $100, they're still the same. The price is the same, and it's not going up. Yeah, and very often people want something rare, something limited edition. So for these puzzles, the price is gonna go up. That's for sure. And I don't think that these puzzles are gonna become cheaper. Only they're gonna become only more expensive. Even if I bought it for $100 and then I will resell it, the price will go up at least twice, I think, since it is a limited edition and very rare puzzle. Okay, I don't see any questions in the chat anymore. Let me see. I had some more questions in my video. What makes a good puzzle? What makes a puzzle a good puzzle, in my opinion? I don't know really what makes the puzzle a good puzzle. Sometimes when you looking for a puzzle in internet, you look at it and you don't know if it's a good puzzle or it's a bad puzzle. So when I buy puzzles, I don't really know if it's going to be good or bad. But sometimes I'm buying something that I don't really know what to expect. It was with the Finnish cross puzzle. I've sold it like 2 weeks ago. I think it's an amazing puzzle. But if you go to Puzzle Masters website and find this puzzle, they have the ugliest picture that you can imagine, and I don't think people are buying this puzzle because of the picture. But when I got this puzzle and I solved it, I really enjoyed it. So can't say what makes puzzle a good puzzle, just you have to solve it and then you can say if it was a good puzzle or if it was not a good puzzle. Steve K, thank you for showing your face, because Mr. Puzzle won't even do that. But it took me almost 1.5 years to show my face. It is pretty difficult. It was very difficult for me to start filming videos. Since, first of all, in my regular life, I speak Russian language. I don't speak English. My son speaks Russian. My wife speaks Russian. And it was very difficult for me to start filming in English. And second, I'm pretty shy person when I'm sober, but when I drink beer, I'm becoming not so shy. But I can't drink. I can't drink to make videos. So it took me 1.5 years to make myself not so shy and to start showing my face. And I think it helps me to grow my channel a little bit. When I start showing my face, uh, the number of women watching my channel began to grow. Before it was probably about 3 or 5%. Now about 20%. So that was a good decision to start showing my face. Is there a puzzle you really want to solve but never had the opportunity to buy? I think yes, there are a lot of puzzles that I want to solve, but I can't afford them. There are a lot of log puzzles, but the good log puzzles have price higher than $100 or even $200. And all cheap log puzzles, they're not very interesting and takes just a couple of minutes to solve. So I don't really show them on my channel since they're too easy. But I really want to try some other log puzzles, but they're very expensive. Also, the River Maze is amazing puzzle, but it is very expensive. I would like to try some difficult versions of this puzzle since I've solved only blue, and blue is kind of like a beginner's version, and still it took me a lot of time to solve. So maybe one day I will buy the most difficult. I think the price of that puzzle is about 250 or 300 euros, so very expensive, but very interesting puzzle to solve. Okay, let's see what else I have here. What qualities do I look for when I searching for new puzzles? First of all, usually I'm looking for difficult puzzles, and I don't really have like priorities. Like I want to buy metal puzzle or wooden puzzle. I like all kinds of puzzles. I don't like twisty puzzles, but all other puzzles I really enjoy. And I don't know how I choose puzzles. It's pretty difficult. I'm looking at a picture of the puzzle. I'm trying to Google for reviews if somebody solved this puzzle and wrote something about it. But sometimes you can find a puzzle, for example, the Finnish cross puzzle. I think that I haven't seen any reviews about this puzzle in internet, but still I bought it since I thought it's going to be something interesting. At least on the picture, it looked a little bit similar to Osaka puzzles. So that's why I decided to buy it. So completely unpredictable which puzzle I'm gonna buy next, since I don't really know what I want when I'm looking for a puzzle. Joel, can we send you puzzles to solve? Yeah, if you want to send me a puzzle, you can do it. You can find my email in a about section of my channel. There is email there. Write me an email and we will talk how you can send me a puzzle. Steve K, I was curious if you like to put together picture puzzles, because I have recently, since last November, began putting together one puzzle after another, and then I frame them and give them away to friends. You mean jigsaw puzzles? Yeah, I like them. My son really enjoy solving jigsaw puzzles, but he has like for kids where they have like 60 or maybe 80 parts, something like this. But I really enjoy solving like big jigsaw puzzles. I don't really have them, but if I have a chance to solve or help someone to solve, I really like them. Has Dave has the end puzzle that you couldn't solve? I talked about it like 10 minutes ago. There was a puzzle made by Vinco. The name of the puzzle was Vinco 14 or Vinco XIV, as I remember. I couldn't solve it myself, so I had to use the solution that was included in the box, and that was the only way I could put all the parts into this weird shape. It was pretty difficult. You're so extremely surprised to see low numbers. I'm not surprised. I thought it's going to be just 2 or 3 people. I don't really know what is wrong with my channel, since I have for now about almost 12,000 subscribers, but actually when I make videos and then I read comments, I see maybe 5 to 10 people, maybe 15 tops, who are constantly commenting and writing their thoughts about the video, about the puzzle, but I have 12,000 viewers. I thought that it could be at least 50 or 100 people who can write comments, but I don't know. YouTube is unpredictable. It is very difficult to plan something, how the channel is gonna grow. So I was kind of very obsessed with numbers at the very beginning, but now I don't really look at all the numbers on the channel, how many views I have, how many subscribers I have. What I'm looking for on YouTube is comments on my videos, and usually I try to reply to every comment if I have something to say. Do you prefer wood or metal puzzles? I prefer both, since there are a lot of amazing puzzles. For example, I showed this puzzle on my channel like a year ago, maybe even more. This amazing puzzle, it has just 4 parts. If you know how to solve it, it takes just a couple of minutes. If you don't know how to solve it, it may take you 15 or 20 minutes to find a solution. And this puzzle is amazing. Also, I have like very beautiful puzzles made by Pelican, like this convolution ball. Very beautiful, very nice looking puzzle. So I can't choose which one I like more, metal or wooden. They're both amazing. They both have like different qualities and different difficulty levels. So still, both of them are amazing. So I like metal and wooden as much. How often do you buy yourself new puzzles? Pretty often, probably every week or every second week. Oh, sorry, guy, I can't read your name. Sigdaya Powell. Hi there. I wanted to let you know that you speak English very well, and I never ever even so suspected that it wasn't your first language. Thanks a lot. That's like the best what I can read about my English skills. Maybe you thought that I have like a crazy accent from the village in somewhere in Australia. I don't know, but I think that all Russian people can clearly hear my Russian accent. So maybe it is not so strong as it could be, but still I can hear that I don't that English is not my first language. What is your goal for the next years for your YouTube channel? I don't have really any goals for my YouTube channel. I just enjoy solving puzzles, and I like making videos. And when I start showing my face in every video, I enjoyed making my videos even more. So I don't really have any goals. If I will become big and famous, that's good. If no, still I enjoy what I'm doing. So no, goal to reach 100,000 views, subscribers or million subscribers. We will see what's gonna happen in the next 2 years. Oh, I said your name right. Okay. And where you from? Do you like to solve a puzzle first before you film the video, or do you prefer to live solve it on camera? I solve all puzzles on camera. Some puzzles that I don't show on my channel, I solve without a camera, but most of the puzzles I solve right in front of the camera, and I don't do pre-solve. Since if I'm announcing that I'm live solving puzzles, I can't cheat. So all puzzles are solved like during the filming process. Do you plan on attending and puzzle conferences, parties? I live in Europe, and it's gonna be very pricey to go to US for some puzzle conferences. Sometimes I attend puzzle conferences here in Europe, but pretty sure I'm not gonna go to United States for that, at least for now, since it's gonna be pretty pricey. That's a nice question. Does your wife ever try your puzzles? Yes, she tried to solve a couple of my puzzles, but she didn't succeed. She doesn't have enough patience. After 5 or 10 minutes, oh no, 10 minutes is too much. Maybe 3-5 minutes tops, and then she's saying, okay, I can solve it, and I don't want to solve it. Okay, wait a second. I have to plug my phone since the battery is going low. Okay. So what's next? Sigdaya Powell, families from Ghana, Africa. I was born in the United States. Okay. You're a lucky guy. I think it's much better in United States. My mother is the reason I love. Oh, sometimes my Russian accent can be heard very clearly. Like I tried to read a message now, and I said my mother. It's like a straight Russian. My mother and is the reason I love puzzles so much. Who is your favorite puzzle maker? I don't have like one particular favorite puzzle maker. I like a lot of different. So I like Jean-Claude Constantin. I like Siebenstein Spiele. William Stribos makes amazing puzzles, and I met him in person last September in Prague. What else do I have here? Yu Osaka is amazing. His 5 acrylic puzzles are awesome. Also, Asanori Yamamoto makes amazing puzzles. All of them that I have are made by Pelican. So actually, a lot of different puzzle makers that I enjoy solving. Have you ever designed puzzle or thought about pursuing? I've answered this question at the very beginning. I tried. I made a picture of the puzzle that I want to design, but then I stopped, and I think that I don't have enough skills for that, maybe, or maybe I don't have enough experience to design my own puzzle. So I think that I have to leave it for the next 5 to 10 years. Maybe later I will be able to create something myself. Do you met any puzzle related people in person? Question from Michal Badin. And Michal is actually live very close to Czech Republic. He lives in Slovakia. And yeah, Michal, I met in person Yarda, the guy. Probably if you're fans of puzzles, you know the Czech Czech puzzle store. It's called oh, I don't really remember the name of the puzzle of the shop. Probably it was Hlavalomy, something like that. And Yarda is very popular among puzzlers in Czech Republic. He usually makes all the puzzle conferences, all puzzle parties. So I met him. He lives in Czech Republic. Also, I met William Stribos. I mentioned it like 10 minutes ago. And I don't think that I've met somebody else in person, but sometimes I write emails to different puzzle designers just to ask them if they have something interesting, or I've been writing a lot with Dr. Volker Latusek, the guy who created amazing casino puzzle. Also, his puzzle is Tower of London. Probably you saw this video. So we talked a lot by email. My wife, Joel Yu, writes, my wife and I solved an Eric Fuller puzzle once. It was very fun. You should consider for an idea to solve a puzzle with your wife on video. Nobody online has done. I don't think it is possible. First of all, my wife doesn't speak English. She can speak just a couple of words or sentences, but she doesn't really speak well enough to make a video. So I don't think it's going to be possible. And she doesn't have enough patience to solve a puzzle. Okay, what's next? It would be great to see especially showing her different techniques, so long as it's not the Chris Ramsey beat the crap out of it. Okay. I also want to say thank you for doing this live stream. It lets us get to know you a little bit better. You seems to be a very nice, level-headed guy, and I like that. Tell your wife she just need to have a little more patience like you do, and she will be able to solve this puzzle too. That is easy to say. Just tell your wife. I'm telling her this all the time, but still she's not able to solve the puzzle. Sometimes there are puzzles that are not very difficult, and I'm telling her just 5 more minutes and you will find solution, but no, that is too much for her and she still can't solve the puzzle. Okay, let's see if I had any more questions in my video on Monday. Oh, I had another question. How are you at playing chess? I think that I suck at playing chess. I tried a couple of times when I was a kid, but it was like playing with my dad, and that's all. Nothing more. No, I don't have enough skills for that, since I can't predict a lot of moves ahead. It is very difficult for me. Do you play game computer? What's up, dude? Where you been? I don't really play computer games, but sometimes I like to play, but I don't like shooters. Or there is a game, Cities Skylines. It is kind of, uh, if you know, it was a Sim City game like 12, 20 years ago, maybe. I really enjoyed playing that game, and City Skylines is like modern version of this game. So I like some kind of strategies, but not shooters. Okay, Joe, thank you for watching my stream. That was awesome. 50 minutes. I had maximum like 10 viewers, I think, and it was pretty good attempt for the first time. Okay, let me see if there were more questions that I missed. Okay, I think that was all questions that I had in my video. If you don't have any more questions, I think that's gonna be it. Yeah, that's not bad for the first time, I think so. Sometimes I watch his videos, but what I don't like, especially in the last couple of months, he solves like a very expensive puzzles, like a couple of $1,000 or $20,000 puzzle. So it doesn't look real for me. So it doesn't look even a puzzle for me, since it is too expensive to buy it. So I don't like to watch such kind of videos. But if he's solving a puzzle that I already solved, usually I'm watching such videos, since I want to see what was his approach to solve the puzzle. What's my next puzzle that I will be solving? I don't know. I have a couple of puzzles made by Vinco that I haven't solved yet. There are some puzzles made by Pelican from their last batch. What else do I have here? Oh, there is a get in the box puzzle. I think the name of the puzzle is like this. So maybe I'm gonna solve this puzzle on Wednesday. I don't really know. Usually when I'm making a new video, I don't know till the end which puzzle I'm gonna solve. So and when I start making the video, that's the moment when I decide which puzzle I'm gonna solve. And it can be any puzzle that I have. Actually, I think it's gonna be interesting puzzle. It is looks like this. It is made by Rex Rosana Perez. And I bought this puzzle maybe a couple of months ago, but it still sits on my shelf and I'm not ready yet to solve it. So I'm waiting, and every time I'm making new video, I'm like, okay, I want to solve this puzzle today. I put it on my table, and after 5 minutes, I'm like, no, not today. I'm not ready for this puzzle. But I'm gonna solve it one day, maybe in a couple of weeks. Thank you for attempting to answer the comments. Thank you for your comments. I'm really enjoy reading them and answer if I have something to say. By the way, you skipped right over my comment earlier on when I was praising you about answering your comment. Okay, there was not a question, so I just read it and then I skipped it. I never miss any of your videos that you put out because I love watching you solve puzzles. Thank you. I think that's and that's pretty interesting. Why people are watching my videos? What is so interesting about it? Can you tell me? Are you ever gonna do Excalibur? Maybe if I have an opportunity to buy it, since they have it at Pelican's website now, but it is pretty expensive. So I'm not ready to buy it yet. Do you think one day you will do a live stream and ask people to solve the puzzle? uh, I don't think it is possible if I ask you to solve the puzzle. Maybe we have to do kind of live stream in Zoom where it's going to be like 10 people solving the puzzle that they never solved before, but that's going to be pretty complicated since all people are supposed to have exactly the same puzzle and no one know the solution. That's going to be pretty interesting to see who's going to solve it first and who's going to have what kind of approach to solve the puzzle. What is your favorite puzzle? I don't have favorite puzzle since there are a lot of good puzzles and I can't say that one is better than another. I like River Maze Blue that I solved on my channel. I like Convolution Ball made by Pelican. It is not difficult puzzle, but it looks amazing. And there are a lot of other puzzles that I really like and enjoy solving despite of the difficulty level. Okay, if there is no more questions, I think that it's time to end this live stream. That went pretty well. To answer my question, okay, I've asked the question, why are you watching my videos? Since my point of view. Okay, Michal, I know why this is your point of view, but some other viewers maybe have different opinion. What do you recommend for a starter puzzle? I would recommend some Hana puzzles. There are a lot of amazing Hana that are really good for beginners. And one of the puzzles that I really enjoy solving and keep solving it very often is Pentamino or Pentamino puzzle. That's amazing puzzle, and you can solve it every day and find new solution every day since this puzzle has thousands solutions. What is your best looking puzzle? I don't know what is the best looking puzzle. I think that probably the Convolution Ball is the best looking puzzle. It feels very nice in hands. It is very well made and it looks amazing. What is the... have you ever tried World Puzzle Championship or World Puzzle Federation Grand Prix? No, never tried. I don't think I'm ready for this. I don't think I'm really interested in that. Oh yeah, you have 11 viewers. Yeah, I see 12 viewers, but it's including me since I have this window of live stream opened to see the chat. What is the purple X puzzle behind you? This is the puzzle that was sold by Puzzle Master. I don't really remember the name of this puzzle, but it is not very difficult puzzle. It has like 3 parts and it is pretty easy to take it apart, but a little bit more difficult to assemble it again. Favorite puzzle video game? I don't really play video games, so I don't think that I have favorite puzzle video game. Okay, the name of this puzzle is Slideways, and you can find it at puzzlemaster.ca if you like it and you want to buy it. Okay, thank you very much for all your questions. Thank you for your time. And I think that I have to finish my live stream right here since the battery is going low and live stream is gonna end soon anyway since the battery will die. You can find my Instagram in video description, so you can subscribe to my Instagram if you want. Okay, thank you very much again, and keep watching my videos. Thank you very much for your comments, for your likes, and for being my subscribers. And I think I'm gonna do it again one day. Bye.